House Chair, thank you very much to the Chair of the NCOP on the virtual platform, the Deputy Chairperson present here, honorable members of the National Council of Provinces, ministers, deputy ministers, special delegates, designated members by premiers, allow me to greet you this evening. When we are in the house, the water mace, the water girl, the babes wamans, sesingaphakathi. The Department of Water and Sanitation delivers national infrastructure and provides grants to municipalities to reduce the backlogs in the municipal infrastructure. Honorable Chair of the session, presiding officer, allow me to first welcome the report of the Provincial Week by the National Council of Provinces. The report raised a lot of issues. The report is very spot on. It raises the issue of infrastructure that get abandoned by contractors, the shabby work that is happening there, the lack of integrated services when it comes to infrastructure. It raises the issue of hijackings that happens during the construction phase, and that affects the local sphere of government. The national departments build infrastructure where municipalities are. I'm happy today that in this debate, the MECs, unfortunately, all of them are on a virtual platform. Because, you know, this house, the National Council of Provinces, represents provinces. And it should be provincial legislatures led by provincial cabinet who respect this house. This house is here to fight for provincial rights, provincial demands, provincial support. And I make a call through you, presiding officers, that let provincial government give NCOP the respect it deserves. Where is not GAP? I'm raising that because when you talk infrastructure, you're talking development. And that type of development does not happen on a space. It happens in the municipalities. It happens where provincial government is supposed to take a lead. As far as internal challenges are concerned, when it comes to infrastructure, the key challenges are, we have to admit, lack of experience, lack of capacity, lack of skills, lack of engineering and managerial skills when projects are supposed to be delivered and be monitored accordingly. From national to local. You see, when people get employed through their CV may look very good. But the detail is in the eating of the pudding. When a person is put there to preside over the project, it's only then you could see that dololo, his skills are ziko. Ntoye uhe ere, utshwanetse bao ba hirwang, ba shezwe ka leihlo le ntjhotjho. Ho tiisetswa hore mosebetsi ba itseng ba tla wetsa ba wetsa ka makgethe. Loko vanhu va ku nta ku endla leswi ku laveka ku ri va swi kota ku swi endla leswi va ku va ta ku swi endla. Hi tirha ngalo ndlela. Ufuneka ke the implementing bodies, They are not supposed to be moved out of this because they are also lacking capacity at some levels. When implementing bodies are appointed at any level, we must check the track record. Buza umuntu wena uze apha khawusiboni sithenda apho awuthendarishe khona wayiqala iproject wayigqiba iphi project, show us the good work that you've done. That due diligence is not undertaken. And what happens? It cost government. I looked at the report of the NCOP. It says there were projects that were abandoned 3-4 times. There were projects that had to be demolished 2, 3, 4 times. And therefore, the communities are left without the project. Then there is double and triple dipping of one project. It therefore means we must put our house in order as all 3 spheres of government. For instance, if there is planning for human settlement, as Umpepeto was saying here, you cannot have houses that are disconnected from road infrastructure, from water infrastructure, from sanitation. Our integrated planning, when we do development, we must work hand in glove. We must stop working in silos if we are to deliver good infrastructure for the economic growth of this country. Honorable members of this House, special delegates on the virtual platform, many departments and municipalities also are lacking in terms of project management capacity skills. There are also external challenges which impact on the delays of the projects. Those are part of unforeseen difficult ground conditions, unexpected high rainfall, the climate change. The other issues that our project get disrupted by people who are alleging to be representing the business forums or demanding to be allocated a portion of the project, which has become a widespread practice. And there are certain organizations that are guilty as charged. They are leading abantu okuthiwa ngamodela ngokubona. Kanti onivalela ejele nonke lo modela ngokubona. Because you are hijacking projects. Mpephethu anibhekanga ngakuwe. Angibhekanga wena nombutho wakho kodwa sengiyazikhulumela nje. Those people halt our projects. They kill for projects. There's a big project that we're busy with in Umkomazi. A big project that is going to augment water for eThekwini, Ugu, and other surrounding municipalities. The councillor had to die for that project to be there. It is so painful. When extortion is done, our officials are killed. Community leaders are killed. And that is lawlessness, and we are working with the Department of Police to ensure that all those, they face the might of law. Honorable Chair, there are 2 types of funding when it comes to our project. There are projects that are funded out of the fiscus through the budget that was passed here, but it was not supported. It was not supported by EFF. Now, MK, but when zangu pass budget, when shendaba zakho. Those budgets that are funded from the budget, we seek far grant, we give repick. But there are other projects, mega projects, Eastern Cape Yomzimfubu. And other mega projects the Lesotho Highlands, your Mzimvubu, your Crocodile River, those projects are called off budget. Off budget means as the department will plan, having surveyed the country and say these are the projects that we want, but they cannot be funded by fiscus. We must therefore, through the TCTA, go out to financial markets to get money. But there are certain things that count when you go there. Political stability in the country. The issue of extortion. The issue of hijacking of buildings. All those things, they count when you go for a loan. You are told that you are not a safe country. It means we have to change the behavior and the mentality and the mindset so that we can be able to source external funding to fund this project and to have enough water supply for the country. I want to confirm here, Chair, through you, that South Africa, we have water. The balance of water is fine in the country. But as long as what members who are standing here saying, and those who are in the virtual platform, I'm happy that all MECs, without any exception, they are agreeing to water leaks. Non-revenue water is costing this country millions. But that non-revenue water is water that does not reach the communities that need water. People from the rural areas, they don't get water. Go to certain dams. But what is lacking is reticulation. Tina, we can build a water resource, build a water treatment plant, but someone must connect that water to reach the communities. And our communities are not getting water. And that is very painful to abantu bakowethu abangawafumaniyo amanzi. Honorable Chair, andikhathile kule mizuzu akunakushiyeka 3 kanti bendina 15 kodwa nilungise iwash. We have to connect communities through integrated infrastructure to ensure that we develop our country. There are poor contractors that get appointed by municipalities when we give them WISIC grant, when we give them RIPIC grant. But those contractors are not terminated. For the why, I don't know. And we cannot, Tina, impose ourselves over municipalities. They are an independent sphere. Therefore, I call on you, MECs of local government, that prevail on your oversight on municipalities to ensure that when we have given them a grant, that grant must be used within a specific time because it is meant for a purpose. Honorable Chair, we have mega projects that are on pipeline. That side of NA I'm called Minister Omapiano because I have the beautiful dam state of the art. As namanza phuma kanje amapiano bethe kahle. Akhamba spillway. Ashaya amapiano atamanzi. But when those dams are full, I release those spillways, but then water gets lost. The water is not supposed to walk on the street like me and you. But in South Africa, something very strange. The water, we walk with water, there's stroll and amounts. There's something wrong. If infrastructure here too is awuvuza. Hence in Gauteng, we had to put restriction level 1. To say, deal with your issues, otherwise you'll run out of water. Now, lawlessness. People block drawback water when they go and disconnect illegal connections. Because those illegal connections is water that has been stolen. However, those people deserve water. They deserve water, but nina, ababiza abantu nibafake unsurveyed land invasion, the next thing they want water. What they do, they will steal water. Let's work together to ensure that we preserve our infrastructure. Honorable Presiding Officer, as I finish, the dignity of houses must know no color. Western Cape, Mr. Vessels. The dignity of houses must know no color. The people of Kayali, Chakwananga, and Fulani Danon, they deserve better. They deserve better infrastructure. When you walk in the suburb of Cape Town, you must see the same thing that must happen in our townships. It is important, Honorable Bill, tell no lies, claim no easy victories. It is the president of this country who said, let's turn South Africa to a construction site. By the time Honorable Macpherson came, he plugged in something that was started by the president.
Thank you.
The government of national unity. Hey,
Thank you.
Libani kabanya bantu awari man.